You guys, welcome back to another episode of Kind of Hot, Kind of Healthy. Admittedly, I do have something in I'm like chewing on something, so I'm going to try and swallow it. I was trying to break it up before we started recording. Um, it wasn't breaking up, so getting there now. So I'm sorry if you hear that, but we have not recorded like this in a minute because you guys have been hearing the technical difficulty episodes. That's a cute series that we did, but
Mhm.
in-person episodes, guys, they're a learning curve. When you're like so used to recording virtually,
Mhm.
in person, you're like, oh, it's gonna be easy. No.
No, it's like substantially harder because, our tech team was Armin and he Armin and
Me and Armin. Armin is my boss and he don't do shit.
and even with all the extra toes he has, they weren't helping.
That's true. He literally has thumbs and he still couldn't hit the button. So, yeah, so that's our top-notch tech team. With that being a reminder, you guys, if you are new here because you came from our interview with Brittney, or if you've been an OG, you're like, I'm here since day one, girls. I know the Hot Mess Express. Make sure you listen to our ads. It's going to be coming up in a little bit. It's quick, it's nothing, no time commitment. You're good. But so that we can get somebody on the tech team because we can't have my cat doing it. Like, this is just, it's not going to work.
Yeah, no, his thumbs are useless. His brain is useless. His thumbs are useless.
He's
He
the
is useless.
sweetest boy. He doesn't know. He's a baby. But
I
with
know.
that being said, listen to the ads. We're here for a good time and a long time. So listen to the ads. That's just the reminder. But let's hit it with a recap on Brittany's episode because that was such a freaking amazing conversation. Like, I
Mhm.
know we said it on the episode, but I needed that conversation on that like Friday morning when we were recorded. I was like, this is energy for me right now.
Oh, and it's just like so good. Like we know when we can feel, we just jive so
Yeah.
well with a guest
Yeah.
and like just hit different levels of a conversation and different topics of it. And even like what we talked about when it comes to like women just like having an immense amount of guilt for, I don't know, existing and for like enjoying anything and experiencing any other kind of sensation besides like pain and misery and like guilt, and
Mm-hmm.
like I have to do this, I have to do that. Like I can't remember what I was doing. I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday because I was traveling all day yesterday. And I was just like, I have so much guilt about like not yesterday. I mean, I was on a connecting flight. The podcast is international today. I'm in Mexico. And I'm not
Dead.
on a beach. I'm not like in the beach, like in a cabana. I'm at my family's house. But I just had like such an immense amount of guilt, not immense, but a little bit amount of guilt working from however or wherever I could yesterday, i.e., the airport, the airplane. Shout out to Delta for having free Wi-Fi. Amazing.
Okay, Delta.
Every airplane. I have, okay, little travel hack, side tangent. Always sign up for like the free like little like it's called Sky Miles for Delta, but
Oh yeah.
sign up for every single flight that you airline that you fly because it's free and you collect the mileage, the distance, the miles you're flying, and they have little random perks and it's free. So like Sky Miles,
Mm.
for signing up for Sky Miles, you get free Wi-Fi. And I was like, amazing, because like on my Southwest flights, I'm always paying that $7 to get the Wi-Fi.
And it's
Um,
like crappy.
yeah, and Delta honestly was not bad. I was writing
Mm.
emails. And you can honestly be on Google Docs in your Google Drive without Wi-Fi, but I was able to get like some good stuff done. So anyway, I just had this weird amount of guilt. I'm like, "Ugh, I'm not like in my office working traditionally. I'm like doing this, doing that, doing here." And I know.
Why? Okay, question. Why, if you are working, why do you feel the guilt? Is it because you're like, it's not of the quality that I want? Or is it like, oh, am I being irresponsible even though you're getting things done, but you're like, oh, like what is that guilt from?
I think a little bit, and like the last time when I was at your house when we were together, like I had just come off of running like 100 miles an hour. And this
Mm,
past week, I was slightly coming off of run. And because of, when you're
yeah.
traveling, you have a lot of stuff happening like the day before that.
Yeah.
So I had a lot coming at me really quick. And then getting here, I'm like, oh, I can relax a little bit. And like, I think there's
Okay.
just still guilt with relaxing. Like, come on, like, can we release the guilt?
So big time. So much. Like, and I think it's just because just like innately in your bones as a woman, you have to work harder because you want to be taken seriously, especially as a business owner. You feel there's going to be this comparison. If you have,
Hmm.
a corporate job or whatever job you have outside of like being an entrepreneur, you have all of this competition with other men. And like, it is just like, it's literally in your bones. It's in the DNA because it's like
Hmm.
passed down from generation. And so like we we have to work very hard to overcome that guilt. And I think it's very important. So I talk about this a lot of time. Guilt is just a feeling. It's not good. It's not bad. It is just a feeling. And when we can kind of remove ourselves and be like, okay, I'm feeling guilty. It's just a feeling. I don't need to try and dissect it. Like I can just feel a wave and it doesn't mean I have to own that. I can feel it, but how can I release it? And I think that's like what Brittney was really good at like talking about, like taking a minute to just like slow down and pause
Hmm.
and acknowledge, all right, I feel this guilt, but I'm not going to own it for the rest of my life. I'm going to like
Yeah.
release it. Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, I definitely could hear her saying that in my head. I was like, oh, just like release it. I
Yeah.
don't have to hold the tension. Like I did so much yesterday, despite like I barely slept and I was at the airport really late, to be honest. My boarding started at 6:39. I got to the airport like 5:50.
Oh my
I know
God.
for an international flight too. I was risking it for the biscuit. Don't recommend that. But I had TSA pre-check. So I was like, we're going to be fine. It was real quick and easy. And I know how to pack my bags to where we're not taking anything questionable. But I didn't get to my grandma's house until like almost 5. So it was a long, like, 12 hours of traveling to get here. So yeah, and on top of getting, 2 flights and all that. So yeah, that episode, if you haven't listened to that, listen to it. Send it to your mom, send it to your grandma, send it to your girlfriend, like releasing the guilt. So, so important. And we talked about and touched on so many other subjects that even if, I mean, for moms, especially, even if you aren't a mom and just a woman
Hmm.
existing, I think it was an important conversation.
Yeah. And it was simple stuff. Like you might be intimidated by the title. Fair enough. You're like, what? I don't know what fascia is. What is this? I'm going to feel like an idiot. I promise you, you are going to feel very validated and you're going to leave feeling relief
Hmm.
because she keeps it very simple. I had really no idea going into it. I'm like, okay, I like kind of know what fascia is, but like I don't really know all the ins and the outs. And it was really easy to digest. And so I think that's important, just like overall with our guests. We're never going to bring somebody on that is going to make you feel stupid. Like we're going to be explaining things. You're going to leave being like, oh, wow, I learned because like that's the vibe. Because half the time I'm like,
Hmm.
I need it like in the simplest version, please, for my brain to like start taking things in. But yeah, we
Yes.
will link it below so that you guys can literally just like listen to this episode and then click below.
Yeah.
But that was a great episode.
Side tangent. Can we like start a little? I mean, we're always like, this is we have this week in pop. This week in pop, we're covering that today.
Yeah,
That is here to stay. What about adding a little like things I'm loving this week? I feel like that'd be fun.
we used to do that.
Oh, we did.
We had the hot list of hate, and then we had the
Oh, yes, yes.
which I still have many things on my hot list of hate. But we haven't had like a proper sit down recording. Like we had a lot of really potent topics. But
That's
yeah, I think
true.
like we'll workshop the name, but kind of like a gratitude corner, like something to just because me and you do this.
I
Um,
know we do. We literally send voice notes and like over. I feel like the minimum has to be at least 2 minutes because you should be able to come up with things that it
yeah.
like makes you practice all the little things. You're like, this is great. This is great. Because if it's like you only give yourself like 30 seconds, you're missing the big picture is that like
Hmm.
everything, the more abundance you see, the more abundance you're going to get in every way possible. But yeah, maybe like gratitude corner or just, I don't know, something fun. Okay, my number one thing right now, Brittney Broski. Let me tell you, I
I
love that.
feel like this is so silly. Like, are you not that you love her because I love her, but are you just coming around to her, or like, what's the tea on that?
I have just started watching her YouTube channels. I
Okay,
never watched
okay,
I'm a newbie when it comes to YouTube. The only time I really watch YouTube is Abraham Hicks and then like
yeah,
if we invest in like a mentorship thing and the replays are on
sure.
YouTube. I'm not a YouTube girly.
That's
So
so crazy to me because you know me, I'm like with the phone
I
like this,
I
like
know, I know.
that's
So
so funny. Okay, I
I
love this for
started
you though.
the Broski report. I love it is so healing, and especially like in this weird phase, not weird phase. Why do I always do that? Especially in this phase where I am coming to terms with kind of my thoughts and feelings on what's this phase for?
No, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I'm thinking. Yeah, no,
I know. You're listening faces, I know.
I never,
Um,
I never try. I was like, when I have to like look and I'm like,
yeah, you're looking into the distance. Um,
yes.
so kind of like I think she has went through the evolution of what when it comes to having a partner, having a boyfriend, dating. And I am like kind of getting there with her as she already has like come to it. So like it's just interesting. Like she talks so much about just doing the things you did as like an 8-year-old and love and
Yeah.
creating and being fun. And I was like, oh my God, this channel is just like so like healing. Just like me and my mom were watching it and quite literally crying, laughing. It was so funny. And my mom said such a good point. She goes, I would love to just be that free. And I was like, oh my God, me too. Like she
So
is
here's
just
the thing.
what?
That is a choice. You choose. You can be that free. Because like,
Yes, yes.
do you know how she started?
No.
Okay, so like Brittany Broski was the kombucha girl meme. Where like, she tries kombucha, she's like,
That, yes. Yes.
so her work, she was working either at a bank or like an insurance firm, like something like that. And she just posted that to TikTok or Instagram or wherever she posted it. And it was just funny. And then people started making it a meme. And of course, they would put like inappropriate like things above it, like this is gross, but like tasting his cum and like the faces.
Oh
And
God.
so her job saw some of those inappropriate ones and they don't know what a meme is. And so they're like, Brittany, you posted this on the internet. Like, this is so unprofessional. And I think they were like, you either have to like delete it or you lose this job. And she's like, I can't delete it. Like, it's on the internet. Like, I am not saying those things. Like, I just literally put up the video and people run with it. And so her career literally started from a meme and she capitalized on it. Like, she was like, I hate this job. I never liked it. I am miserable here. This is my opportunity to like try and do something with it. And like that literally changed her life. And she was miserable at her job. So when I say it's a choice, we have to be reasonable, right? Sometimes we can't choose this lifestyle and be so free because like money is a thing, right? We have to be concerned with money. But if you can find something that allows you to be so free and to feel this like authenticity and like be your inner child, do it. Do it because like
Love.
what makes her different than anybody? Like nothing. Like everybody has the potential to like pop the fuck off.
But also like not everyone is actually funny and like a good storyteller. So like
No, but in any capacity, like nobody is more
yes.
special than anybody else. Do people have certain privileges? Yes. But
Mhm.
if you fucking want it, like go after it.
I love that. No, you're so right. Yeah, I love how just like it's just so funny. And like I'm and like honestly sitting there, I'm like, I feel like I'm that funny. Like, and I just probably like tone it down, for whatever audience that I'm with. But like, no, what?
I'm just laughing. You're like, I am that funny. I
I
am
think
that
I
girl. Claim that.
I
Claim
think I
that.
am. But no, I was just like, this is, and I just love, and not me like, oh, I can monetize off this. Got that's you know how we our brains do that, but
Yeah, yeah.
just how I love that channel because it's so free. She talks about such random things and just things she's interested. Follow the fun, like we talk about all the time, and just different like thoughts of theory, this, that. It's not one thing. And I really love how
Mm-hmm.
she just like you can't pigeonhole that the Brittany Broski report into this is about philosophy. This is about dating. It's about everything. It's about
Mm-hmm.
Brittany. The show is Brittany. So it's just like
Mm-hmm.
such a good reminder of, choosing to just do what you want to do and have fun. But I just really like how I feel like I'm coming to terms when it comes to dating, where it's just like I don't want to live my life like being performative for the male gaze, and just like really have fun and do what I want to do. And I really like how she talks about that. And I think that's that's such a better way to live than like constantly on the search for like, when am I going to find my guy? Or when,
Yeah.
like I honestly have no desire to be on a dating app really for the foreseeable future, because to me that feels like I'm just like trying to be picked versus I'm picking this life and I'm living the life I really want to live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. And I think we just have to, especially you said this like 5 minutes ago. I'm in this weird phase of life. And then you said, no, don't say that. But you're almost making it bad. Like weird is not, it is weird. You're like, I
Uh-huh.
never expected myself to be divorced. And then I got into this relationship and it was great. And then I like was like, you know what, this isn't for me. Like it is weird. You've never been here. You're
Hmm.
navigating it. Weird doesn't mean bad. I'm
Hmm.
like there are some phases of my life where I'm like, oh, that's like you're it's weird sometimes, but weird
Hmm.
doesn't mean it's bad. It's unfamiliar, it's different. You have to navigate it. You're like, I never expected to be here. Doesn't mean it's
Hmm.
bad. It's just like, wow, like this is crazy. Like if this
Hmm.
can happen, then why can't all of these other a million things happen that I never would have expected? Um,
Hmm.
so there's me calling you on not making things bad. Um,
Yep.
but if you ever need like other Britney content, the Royal Court is super funny. And
I've been going
then
back and forth.
she always does collabs with Trixie, and like they'll either do collabs on like Trixie's channel, and they're like always makeup things, or on Britney's, and it literally just like they're my favorite like combo. And then like Caleb Heron's podcast, like I think it's called That's So True. Um, I love their episodes together. Like just you are gonna have fun with YouTube. I'm glad you're in your YouTube era because like nothing makes me happy. This morning, literally, my phone wasn't plugged in and I was listening, like I always fall asleep listening to like either like The Bald and the Beautiful or like Trixie's channel or what have you. And this morning I hear it loud and I knew James was up and I like sat up and I was like, wait, are you listening to Katya? Because I could hear Katya's voice. And he's like, what? And I was like, oh, you plugged my phone in. And like, why'd you put the volume up loud? And he goes, well, because you like to sleep listening to it. And I am
Mm.
gagged. I'm like, in my dream, I awoke to Katya's voice and I go, is James listening to Boston the Beautiful right now? Like, that's funny. But it was so fucking funny. And like, oh my God, so unhinged. Anyway, I love this for you. I love this for you.
I love it too. Yeah, I may make a YouTube channel that's just like a spin-off. No, a spin-off.
Bitch, do it. My freaking YouTube channel, I'm like recapping Sister Wives. Like, what
I
is that? It's
know.
so fun though. Like, it doesn't have to be anything but fun.
That's so true. But now it's like, okay, I do this is how the what is your saying you always say? The sausage
I
gets
don't know.
made.
Oh, this is you're seeing how the sausage, yeah, how the sausage gets made. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are the words?
Um, like your TikTok relates directly
Yep.
to your YouTube. Now it's like, okay, my TikTok is very focused on Pittsburgh, very focused on like
It doesn't
life
have to
and
relate. Newsflash, it doesn't have to relate. Person, you are a brand. Like it literally doesn't have to relate.
you are so right. Oh,
Remember that.
rebrand. We are rebranding the YouTube, guys. It may not happen this week because I am in Mexico. Wait, say it again. No. What happened? Where'd you go? I mean, I can see you. I feel like I'm watching like a Little Mermaid or something. She loses her voice.
All right, I think we're back, you guys. This is the life of a showgirl over here.
Weird. It's with recording. Okay, it didn't ask
We're
me, but I
recording.
guess
Yep, yep, we're recording.
gotcha, gotcha.
Um,
Go.
but yeah, you are your own brand. Like you don't need to pigeonhole yourself into anything. Like I, and this is a really good conversation on resistance. And then we are going to jump into This Week in Pop because we have some really good
Yeah,
stuff to
yeah,
talk about. But
yeah.
this is a good conversation about resistance with anything. I was super resistant to posting on TikTok. I had this account. I was like, I don't want it to be the same content that I post on Instagram. Like, I just was like, I don't want to do that. It doesn't feel fun. I don't want to copy and paste the reels. Like, I want it to be an extension of myself.
Mhm.
And because I feel like Facebook and Instagram, my email list, they are really one aspect of my business. And I was like,
Yeah,
what else do I care about? What else is fun? And like
yeah.
I love making videos. Like I love it. I don't care if I look a little bit of a mess. I don't care if it's not perfect. I don't care. Like I have very like to me perfect it doesn't matter. Like I care about other things, but I'm like let me be my authentic self. So I started like speed running content when I was planning the wedding and I was like let me get 3 videos out a day. Let's get into a groove and it's all wedding stuff. And then I also was like, ooh, maybe doing Sister Wives content is fun because like I fucking love that show. Like, sorry, not sorry. That shit is my tea. And I was like, okay, 3 videos a day. I can do this. And now it is like low key exclusively like a Sister Wives page. It has been so fun. It is literally so fun. And then I was like, okay, let's make long form content because like I could go on for a long time, but like TikTok, I try and stay within 3 minutes. Let's do YouTube. Is it a little bit time consuming? Yeah. But is it fun? Does it spark curiosity? Is it a potential for like another stream of income? All of these things. Like we do social media because part of it is fun, but like also like let's get these streams of income coming. Like you're not going to tell
Mhm.
me that I can't be like getting all of this like doing the things that I love and getting paid for it. Like
Mhm.
let's look
Yeah.
at our girls, like all of our YouTube girlies, like that they're doing it and they're no different from us. They just stay consistent.
So true. And it's just like it's I think like health coaching has been such like a gateway drug for me to like find other ways of expression and other things that like I'm really interested in. And I'm having a lot of fun honestly on TikTok with I asked a question about like what events are the Pittsburgh women going to that are
Yes.
upscale meeting and literally it has so many women are like, "Oh my God, I'm looking for these. Like, can you let me know when you find more?" I'm like, "That's so fun." Like
Yeah.
this we're all like I want to like when I went to the event at it was at the Allegheny Harvard Yale Princeton Club, like it was fun because I got to dress I had to wear this cute little outfit and talking to different people, meeting tons of women and potential opportunities. And it was just fun. It was like part getting ready and feeling cute and like having fun. And I'm like, I'm having so much fun with that. And like, I just want to have more fun in different areas of, you know, business, even if it doesn't like turn into business like right away. But I think, like we always say, follow the fun, don't limit ourselves. And, it all correlates together, whether it looks like it or not.
Well, because if you're having a miserable fucking life, how are you going to be able to run your business? How are you going to have
Yeah.
energy? How are you like it
Yeah.
all works. So like and
Yeah.
this goes for you this goes like think about your health. If you view whatever your goals are or your workout routine or anything like that, if you view it, you're like, I'm fucking miserable, but like I just have to do it. No,
Mhm.
you don't. It does not have nothing for the most part, has to be miserable, right? Let's be
Mhm.
real. Sometimes in life, shit sucks. But when it
Mhm.
comes to your health, it does not have to be miserable. Like if you have
Mhm.
a specific goal, whether it's like weight loss or building muscle or feeling confident around like putting meals together, none of it
Mhm.
has to be so miserable that you have so much resistance. If you are feeling that, then it's wrong.
Mhm.
So that's definitely a conversation we need to like get into like a full ass episode about because that is everything. But we're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot because we have not had a proper this week in pop conversation
Literally.
in a minute, and so we are getting fed with the Traitors. Like Traitors
Mhm.
season 4 has been so good right now. We are seeing the Traitors turn on themselves. You are
Wait, you
frozen. I don't
just
know if it's me. I'm just gonna pause it.
I I think it is you because you are frozen for me.
So let's get into this week in pop. We are being fed with season 4 of the Traitors. By this, when you guys hear this, another episode will have come out. So, like, I will be updating it on our Instagram and our TikTok and our YouTube shorts. But, okay, I know Rob from Love Island, Rob Rausch, I think his name, super cute, super hot. We love him. I'm mad at him. I am fucking mad at him because people, especially Colton, which, like, if you guys don't know Colton Underwood and you don't know his story from The Bachelor, he fucking is a crazy person. He like stalked his ex. He like put a tracker on her car. I don't know why he was able to be on the Traitors. I'll say allegedly, but like it's not, but allegedly. Um, I don't know why he was allowed to be on the Traitors. Like honestly. And the thing with the Traitors is they will edit everything out that's not gameplay. So Ron, also from this season, says Dorinda said some pretty crazy things to him, but it was edited out because it wasn't gameplay. So the reunion is going to be insane. The reunion's going to be insane. Colton cannot really say much. All he can say is um, like, um, I'm in the middle of a legal situation, so I can't speak on that. But Andy will, I guarantee you, Andy will ask him questions. So the reason why I wasn't really like, Rob's cute, whatever, but Colton started to say Lisa's name. He's like, I think you're a traitor. He was really hard on her. He's like, Lisa's a traitor. And then Rob Stein kind of started to hop on that when other people were like, oh, it might be Lisa, it might be Lisa. Rob was agreeing with it because he said, what am I supposed to do? Like, disagree with like the people that I've been closest with? And it's like, I get it's a game. And,
Mhm.
the Traitors are, you know, they are slimy and all that. But like, he threw Lisa under the bus. So Lisa was found out as a traitor. The next episode, he does the same thing to Candace. And ooh, I am pissed because not a man being alone in the turret. I was like, not my real housewives. Like, not my real
Mhm.
housewives. I was
Mhm.
so pissed. But so then this other guy, Eric, is now being recruited. And it's so funny because Eric was one of the people that helped get this girl Tiffany out. And he's a musician, he's a singer, he has like a perfect ear. He goes,
Mhm.
I heard somebody laughing and I know who it was. And he's like, Tiffany, it was you laughing. It was not Tiffany laughing. It was Candace laughing. And then he goes, I know whose handwriting this is. This is Johnny's handwriting. It was Rob's handwriting. Like the guy is
Oh, I think I saw a couple TikToks on
so
that.
so unironically funny. Like he was being so serious, but he's like so wrong. So
Uh-huh.
with the Traitors, we're gonna be getting a couple new episodes. So I'm gonna be recapping it on This Week in Pop on our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. But I'm not happy with Rob right now. I'm actually not happy with him. Everybody is like, "Oh, Rob, he's a faithful. He's getting this like pretty privilege," and I'm over it. Like, is
Mhm.
he hot?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Am I mad? Yeah. And everyone, it's a game. It's a game. Yeah, I know. All right, it's a game, but I'm passionate.
Yeah.
I'm passionate. And then we'll have the reunion. So like that, it's only an hour. Like it's a one-parter, but at least Andy hosts it, so we do get good questions. And I am very interested to see how all of that goes down because it will be drama. Like it will
Mhm.
be good drama. Um, so that's part one of This Week in Pop. And then we also have Summer House that started.
Mhm.
By the time this episode comes out, there will be 3 episodes. But my theory is Amanda and Kyle announced their
divorce and separation right before the show aired because I have a feeling maybe they come to that conclusion during Summer
Mm,
House.
yeah.
Or they have the new show coming out in the city that's like a Summer House spinoff. So because maybe they're filming, they want to like be able to film them separately and that sort of stuff. But like they
Yeah.
obviously did it for PR, right? Number one.
Yeah.
I have a feeling the way that this season has started, it's very obvious there's things going on. Um,
Yeah.
in the second episode, that is when Amanda was like, Kyle was sleeping at a fan's house.
Hmm.
I thought that was during the
Oh,
season. So methinks that it's gonna come up. That's why they wanted to
gotcha.
talk about it. Um, so yeah, there will be another episode. Again, I got to get the recaps up on the old socials, but I'm kind of over Summer House. I think honestly, this will be a really big transition season where we're going to be losing a lot of the cast because they're going to
Hmm.
be, I think we're going to be adding more people to In the City, and I'm okay with that because like they're old. Like
Hmm.
Kyle Cook is 43. Like stop like partying at a summer house. Like BFFR. Let's keep it moving. But
Agree.
yeah. Do you and you started Love Is Blind season 10?
Real quick, is it worth watching the last season of Summer House? Because I didn't watch that one yet. When what's her face Lindsay was pregnant and everything.
It was fine. Like at this point, it's not, it's okay, it's fine. Like it's not great. We know what to expect. It was kind of interesting to like have Lindsay be pregnant and like her interactions with Carl.
Hmm.
But it's not amazing. It's not like it was in the past.
It never will be.
It never will be. Like season 1 through 4. Come on. That shit was
Uh-huh.
gold.
Okay. Okay. Maybe if I run out right now, I'm like not running out of things
You're
to
like,
watch.
my list is full.
It literally is. I started so yeah, I started Love is Blind yesterday. It was a flight day, so like it was just like too much trying to like, do all the things. But my first reactions are some of the people, and if you saw on the socials for this week in pop, I did like my I couldn't go through. I did record like my reaction to every single member, and it was like 7 minutes long. So I just cut out everyone and just did like my most like,
Yeah.
the ones where I was like, whoa. There were some of them I'm already not turning, but I'm like, oh, okay, he might not be as bad as I thought. Or like the one guy was like, I'm looking for my ride or die. And then I'm like, that's kind of cheesy and also like come up with something new. And then I think his name's Connor. I very much love when people like are just themselves, and he's
Right.
very just himself. And I go, you know what? I kind of dig that. I like that. He's just comfortable with how he is.
Even if he's
So
like a little weird or whatever, like I think seeing people be so authentically themselves,
yeah,
it's like you're confident, you're comfortable in your skin. Like that not everybody is on that journey. So even if you are a little weird, I respect it. And I that's very endearing. That's very endearing.
agree. And yeah, it's just the early stages of them being in the pods.
Is there any standouts right now where you're like, oh, I got a red flag? Or is
Um,
it hard to tell this early?
Hard to tell. It is interesting. Like I was thinking about this, like some of the couples, and again, they're very much cherry picking what they show us of the
Of
conversations of,
course.
so like we don't listen to the entire date. We listen to bits and pieces. But it's
The
interesting
date
what
is in the pod. That's what we're
yes.
on the date. Okay. If you guys
Yes.
are new here, I am not your resident Love is Blind watcher. I've watched maybe 3 episodes and I can't get into it. So that's why we
Uh,
have Madison Martinez reporting for duty.
Understood. And so it's interesting how there are some couples where they're just hot and heavy, super flirty, asking like, how important is sex to you? How important is this? How important
Right
is
out
that?
the
Like,
gate.
well, from what we can see. And
Right,
then there
right,
are
right.
other people that are asking like, oh, like religion, this and that. Other people saying like, do you want kids? Like it's just interesting how the conversations
I guess
go.
those are important though.
Yeah, because
Because
like
if you like, let's say you were in a pod
yes.
and
Oh,
you are 100%, you're like, I don't want kids. That would if you didn't ask that right away, even though that seems intense, if you were having a connection with this guy and then they want like 8 million kids and you're like, oh fuck, like that would be intense.
100%. I just had to switch to my stomach because I cannot sit how I was sitting before. So
Are you like
we
on a
were,
bed?
yes, it's
You are,
lighting.
I'm dead. Let me get on. Lay like that. That's really lay like that again. Like you were like literally like she is we say on this podcast, the more horizontal we are, or the more vertical, what is it? Horizontal. Oh,
Or
horizontal we are. Sorry. You know me, I
perpendicular.
get confused. I'm like, what's a left and a right? Oh.
I know, I'm like, but yeah, no, I had to go horizontal. It was killing me.
Yeah.
Um, but what was I saying? Yeah, so it's yeah, like you were saying, now we know I am very anti-kid. So like as soon as we get in the pod, the number one question, do you want kids or do you have kids? Yes or no? Yes, bye-bye. Like, why even waste my time? Like, I don't care if we have a vibe, you know?
Are you, so let's say you're in the pod, you're chatting with this guy, and then if you're like, oh, that's a big no for me, can you leave the pod or like do you have to continue a conversation? Like, how does that work?
I don't know the exact rules, but people leave all the time. Like the
Oh, they do.
conversation's
Okay.
over, or yeah, or they get mad, people have left. And then they're like, hello. Like,
Hello?
hello. Like
That's so
asking into
funny.
but
Okay.
so like and then sometimes they'll talk about it and be like, yeah, like I don't want to get into like the hard questions. I want to just like have a little fun. But it's also like I think I would ask the hard, heavy questions first because what's the point if we have chemistry if
If we're
we
fundamentally different, if we have like big, like different life goals, because like the point is,
yes,
the premise, if I'm understanding, the premise is like to be engaged at the end of this, or like a
yeah,
serious relationship. And
yes,
you're in that is a pressure cooker situation. Like there is already
yes,
so much intensity around it. So I do think it is appropriate to ask those questions. Like it's not like you're like out on a first date or a second date. Like, I think that might be a little hot and heavy to be like, "Hi, first date. Do you want kids?" Like, see if there's even a connection. And
yes,
then, I
yes,
think it is important to ask those things before things get too serious.
yes.
Yeah.
No,
Also,
no,
I
I
also not literally haven't dated in 10 years. And I'm like, this is what you should do. And I'm like, and I looked at you, I'm like, is that sound about right? And you're like,
yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, it's just interesting, like how some are talking about sex and other of them are talking about. I haven't seen anyone talk about anything like too heated yet. Maybe
mm,
religion here and there, stuff like that. Like the one girl, Emma. I really like her. She was adopted and she is Asian, but she also has scars on I think her one arm, and they look like burn scars. I'm not 100% sure. She hasn't gotten into it yet. But she said, like, I'm really confident. I have gotten over that phase where like my scars were like big for me and like, like took down my confidence. It was interesting to see different people because I don't think they have had a woman or a man who has been adopted by like white parents yet. I don't think so. So just interesting in that aspect. And she's not sure about kids. And she's been talking to a few different guys, of course, because that's the premise of the show. And she's like, yeah, I don't know where I am with kids yet. Like I don't know. And so it's just interesting to see that conversation as well. I plan on finishing this batch of episodes like in the next day or two. But so far, loving it, liking it, missed the show. I also started watching Bridgerton. Not that we're covering that in This Week in Pop.
what is this most current season?
Yes, I didn't finish it yet.
Okay, I have not, spoilers, and we will not be
Okay,
spoiling. I have,
no spoilers.
oh, I love Bridgerton. Oh my
Um,
God.
yes, no spoilers. However, this one person I
Don't say
follow,
anything.
I'm not.
Oh, you
It's
froze.
not
Oh
it's not spoiling
Christ, not
anything.
again.
What I'm saying, it's not spoiling anything, but this one creator I follow, she talks a lot
No.
about what? Um, like we said, we are just girls and technical difficulties do arise. So real quick, Bridgerton, like I said, this one creator I follow, she was talking about how this season is, she talks about like women and not putting men first and how some movies and shows can be harmful for women in a way. And her take on it was quite interesting. And I kind of can see that how that plays out a little bit. So I'm not going to spoil anything because Ali, I'm not going to spoil it for you,
Yeah.
you, you will see, Ali is mute. You will see how that plays out. But so far, I'm liking it. It's a little bit different than the past seasons. But yeah, we're gonna have to close this episode out. We're having the techie difficulties. But thank you guys so much for listening and watching Kind of Hot, Kind of Healthy. Make sure to give us a 5-star review, especially after this episode, because we have persisted. We have tried to get through this episode despite the difficulties. Make sure to send this to a girlfriend who needs to hear this and watch that last episode with Brittney, our latest guest. It was fab. Talk to you later. Bye.